We mentioned earlier on, you can only make one change in the mixed relay, which Femke Bol and Lieke Klaver both ran in yesterday. So one of them had to run in the mixed. Are you surprised they're not running one in that?
Yeah, to be honest, yes. Because I think one of these four, yes, they were in it. Like,
we get to their heat in just a moment. The second of the heat's coming up. But first of all, it is heat number 1, and there are 6 teams lining up. In fact, 5 teams. Dominican Republic are late withdrawals. They did have a team declared, Dominican Republic, but they are a DNS, as you can see there. So late problem for them, which means that 5 teams will contest the 2 places. India, therefore, are on the inside in lane 4. Which is not something you say too often. They have Rupal, Jatika Dandi, Vivama Matsatira, and Suba Venkatisan. Lining up for Germany. We've seen their male 4x1 sprinters go through. Alicia Schmidt, who ran in the mixed 4x4 earlier on this evening and ran very well, was back out about an hour and a bit later there in the women's 4x4 with Scotty Shea, Mona Meyer and Hannah Mergenthaler. Jamaica, well, a poor day yesterday for them with only 1 team going through. The fortunes for them have improved this evening with Cherokee Young, Renisha McGregor, Ashley Williams and Janelle Bromfield. They have the same team but in a different order. Renisha McGregor will lead them off in this one, where Cherokee Young did yesterday. Brazil, with Dos Santos Barreto, Leticia Lima, they were disqualified yesterday. Maria Decena and Annie Debassi, who also is running her second leg of the evening as well. And Colombia complete the lineup, the South American champions, with Paola Lamoa, Caria Velez, Rosana Palacios and Naomi Castro. So we saw yesterday some pretty successful doubling up from the likes of Natalia Kazmarek of Poland and Ireland's Rashida Adeleke and Charlene Maudsley, who do go again in the mixed 4x4 for Ireland, by the way. They don't run in the women's 4x4 final later on. But the athletes, a couple of them doubling up here. Alicia Schmidt of Germany on the opening leg. Annie Debassi of Brazil on the anchor leg as well. We'll see what they can do here, Daphne, with the 2 in about an hour or so.
yeah, but yesterday we saw it with the island girl, so maybe it's possible.
Certainly that was some impressive, particularly Adeleke yesterday, clocking some 50 seconds twice in the space of a couple of hours. But, they get let off with just 1 run this evening. So here we go then with the women's 4x400 meters Olympic qualifying round 2. Named in it, the 4 names that had been submitted. They do not start, so 5 for the 2 places. You have to expect the Jamaican quartet, if they run to their ability here, to their form, this quartet should be strong enough to win this. With some in hand, you would think.
Set.
So Renisha McGregor leading them off. She ran the anchor leg yesterday. I mentioned they've all switched around positions. None of them in the same position on this occasion. Alicia Schmidt of Germany running that second leg of the evening has got them in their focus ahead, but Renisha McGregor has gone out best over the first 200 meters or so. Up on Brazil, Kelly Dos Santos Barreto outside them. India had some misfortune yesterday with their men's team pulling up injured. Renisha McGregor. 3 of these teams haven't qualified a team from this championship so far, by the way. India, Brazil and Colombia looking for their first passports to Paris. Germany finishing strong here. This is Alicia Schmidt in her second run of the evening, who's actually made it up on Renisha McGregor in the closing stages, who paid the price for that strong early start, and a really good second leg of the night from Alicia Schmidt there has put Germany in the box seat ahead of Brazil and Jamaica. Colombia right on the outside and India inside them, and the baton in the hand for Germany now of Scotty Shea. Jamaica have Cherokee Young, last night's lead-off runner. Brazil, the baton is in the hand of Leticia Lima. Dandy had it for India, and it's Carla Velez for Colombia. Germany, Jamaica and Brazil away from the rest at the moment. At the battle for second place as Lima tries to close down on Cherokee Young, who herself is now chipping away at Scotty Shea. This is a much better second leg from Jamaica. Much better judgment from Cherokee Young. And India coming strongly down the home straight as well with Gatika Gandhi to put them in contention. They're going to be pretty much level with Germany by the time they pass the baton over. Ashley Williams heads off for Jamaica. India now in second position, and Germany have gone right back there. I think they make a bit of a mess of the change there, Germany. They did, which in a 4x4 is inexcusable, really, although the lactic of the incoming runner can always be a factor. So Germany have put themselves right under pressure now. Jamaica with that lead that's just being closed down by India's third leg runner, Obama Majatira. Ashley Williams out front for Jamaica. Germany are having to work back with Mona Mayer just trying to come around the outside of the Brazilian athlete, Maria Decena. The Jamaica 400 meters in Paris. Brazil finished third, Germany in fourth place. All you've got to do is deal with the hand that you're given. India were given an advantage by that Germany changeover, and they made it count. Jamaica, we expected them to be strong favourites. That was a good example when it all comes together well for you there. We said that if they all run to their potential as you'd expect them to do, Jamaica, an experienced quartet like that, that was a good performance.
Jamaica is doing a really good job in these rounds because they are all true.
Couple of winners, Jamaica, joining their teams who progressed a little bit earlier on. And India, that is the first team that India have won through here from World Athletics Relays Bahamas 2024. Mentioned there's a big Jamaican contingent here, and they are not quite making as much noise as the Bahamians when the Bahamian mixed 4x4 team saw it through earlier on, but still a good reception for them. The Indian team, Rupal Dandi Matachira and Venkatesan. Again, that was an effective performance from them. They will get their passport to Paris qualification battle as well. And Germany, well, it was the change between Shia and Maya, which hopefully we'll get a chance to see. Daphne, that you spotted at the time. Keep an eye on that as we have a little look back at the changeovers. So this is the changeover here that went wrong.
Yeah, she started a little bit too early because she was so much lactic in her legs. That's what you can see in the last couple of meters. It was so difficult for her. And the incoming and the outgoing was like, okay, I need to go now, but that was a little bit too early. So she needs to stop and then wrap it and then go. That's the difficult thing of the 400 meters. You need to wait.
And the thing is, in the 4x4, I mean, it's obviously, you'd say it's half a second that you lose by just checking your stride slightly or making sure you're slightly safe. There's obviously another 399 meters you can make that up, whereas in a 4x1 it's obviously you've got to be ruthlessly efficient. In the 4x4 it's surprising to see a team make a mess up like that.
Yeah, the changeover is not that important. You have all the time to make it okay. You need to wrap it and go. That's enough. Like, you cannot win that much time in it.
Well, small margins, unfortunately for Germany. That costly change left Jamaica and India to come through and put their places at the Olympic Games. Good performance from Jamaica to seal their passage in the first of the women's 4x400 meter heats, with India taking the second spot ahead of Brazil and Germany, paying the price for that poor back change.
The women's 4x400m relay at the World Athletics Relays Bahamas 2024 unfolded as a dramatic clash of stamina, coordination, and Olympic ambition. Under the scorching lights of Nassau's Thomas A. Robinson Stadium, this qualifying heat carried enormous weight. Only the first two finishers would punch their tickets to the Paris 2024 Games. 6 nations, India, Germany, Jamaica, Brazil, and Colombia, took their places on the track, while the Dominican Republic, expected to be one of the major threats, registered a DNS and unexpectedly left the lane assignments wide open. From the opening strides, Jamaica's seasoned group made their intentions unmistakably clear. Famous for their explosive sprint culture, They executed their plan with crisp exchanges and a controlled tempo that never wavered. Their anchor brought the race home with authority, stopping the clock at 3 minutes and 28.54 seconds. A decisive win and a smooth return to the Olympic stage. The entire performance underscored Jamaica's relay intelligence and their ability to extend their sprint dominance into events that require patience, synchronization, and tactical pacing. Yet the evening's biggest revelation came from India. Their four-woman lineup, determined, ambitious, and eager to carve out global respect, constructed a brilliant race from start to finish. They trailed Jamaica closely and crossed the line in 3 minutes and 29.35 seconds. A season's best and among the finest marks ever produced by an Indian women's 4x400 squad. The runner-up spot ensured their Olympic qualification and amplified the narrative of India's rapid climb in the relay world. Strong middle leg splits, disciplined running, and unshakable resolve in the anchor stretch highlighted just how dramatically the program has risen. Further back, Brazil and Germany engaged in their own duel but couldn't pierce the gap created by the top two. Brazil secured third place with 3 minutes and 31.60 seconds, while Germany finished just behind in 3 minutes and 32.12 seconds. Commendable season bests, but not enough to earn automatic Olympic entry. Colombia pushed hard but faded significantly, finishing fifth in 3 minutes and 36.56 seconds. With the Dominican Republic absent, the race lacked one of its heavyweight teams, a factor that undoubtedly reshaped the competitive dynamics. This heat represented more than a simple qualification race. It embodied national determination and meticulous preparation. Jamaica once again confirmed its dependable strength in relay events. India reached a historic checkpoint, igniting celebration across the country and solidifying its place among the world's emerging relay powers. For the remaining squads, the race served as an essential learning experience ahead of future campaigns. In the humid Bahamian night, pressure, unity, and aspiration fused into a compelling chapter on the road to Paris 2024, reminding everyone that in the 4x400 relay, every baton pass, every surge, and every stride has the power to redefine a nation's Olympic journey.